Sweet Jesus, let me tell you something, boys and girls. Do you know when I was 14 years old, they read a scripture to me that Jesus said, "And ye can do greater things than these"? I was like, okay, all right, I accept. Been living my life ever since. Then, I never really understood. We go to church, and the greatest thing that's the opposing to that is hell. Opposite of heaven, supposedly. But every time I come to church, everybody always greeted me with hell. Oh, hello. What? Hell? Oh? That's the first word you're gonna tell me at church? I was confused at 14. Anyway, do you know what this video is about? This video is about pet tandem. You know, my family and I have done Papa's Pizza 24 years. And we have a 14-year-old Pomeranian poodle. That dog was blind at 3. Put this flea medicine that they'd taken off the market for 17 years on her. And within 1 year, she was blind. She didn't have no fleas. But we found out that they took that medicine off the market for 17 years and then put it in the market again under a different name. Just absolutely crazy. And that, this pet tandem, a buddy of mine who broke his neck, but I'll let him tell that story. Anyway, he tried to give it to me a year ago, and I'm like, man, I love Poochie, but you know, Poochie's on her way out. She's 14 years old. She lays around the house. She poos, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know when you got a dog, you had to pick up thousands of pounds of poop. Anyway, Poochie, within 10 days, 30 days of giving the product, my 14-year-old dog, who's always been allergic to fleas, is no longer allergic to fleas. Now you explain that for me. Also, with all the vets and the groomers and stuff, we missed somehow or another getting Poochie, getting her teeth clean. And so every one of her back teeth, all the way from that canine, or that one that comes all the way down here, all the way back, was just covered. And my buddy told me, he said, that'll come off. Well, in 45 days, that started coming off too. Now my dog's running around like she's a 10-year-old. That's all I'm saying. What? Oh, yeah. The product, some doctor did his dissertation in Mobile, South Alabama. Figured out that if you put 5 plants together in a symbiotic relationship with the exact amount of each plant, that we're not doing nutrition at that point. What we're doing is, we're doing synergistic's a new word. We're synergizing green tea, we're synergizing turmeric, milk thistle, ashwagandha, I believe I pronounced that wrong. And then another one I think starts with a B. These 5 exotic plants that Ayurvedic's been using for thousands of years, put together in a symbiotic relationship, causes the amplification, causes the synergization, causes the most amazing effect in the body for the body to get rid of free radicals, which free radicals is what causes aging, and I know there's different effects, but the free radical, and that's what breaks down the body. And so that's what ions do. Ions, the reason you love waterfalls and sunsets so much is because the ionic exchange goes in and frees free radicals. Well, this product does that. Non-GMO, and the company is one of the most amazing companies. Forbes magazine just wrote an article about it. Now guys, we're building this business here locally. We're gonna do it with the most amazing expression of love, creativity. We're gonna do it after the fact that Poochie is now like 10 years old. Now the company is able to claim 2 things. They're able to claim that it'll reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Now that's, if you go talk to a doctor, they'll tell you that's impossible. Proven every time. They do blood work of an 80-year-old and can't tell that he's 20 in the blood work. I'm telling you, it's an amazing, creative product. Coming from Earth, symbiotic relationships between 5 plants, just like it's supposed to be. Now, Poochie has responded so well that my wife's on board. Now, my wife thinks I'm nuts. She's seen me do things over 23 years that just don't make no sense to her. And she's on board with this. I'm telling you, you got an old mammal, an old dog, an old cat, an old horse, an old elephant, you got a giraffe that's old. I'm telling you, The next thing that the company can claim, and that's what we were going with the old animals, is that it's the only product on the market, and it's a supplement with 23 peer reviews that can claim, and that is claiming, a 7-year extension of life. Now, my personal experience is that you can't go before your time. You can't go before your time. Talk of the town is, you live to 2025, you're going to be able to live to 150. You live to 150, they'll have technology now to let you live to 300,000 years, combining carbon life and non-carbon life. It's here, it's already happening. That's why we want to build with the humans that are here now, that are in the end of their age. If you're in the last 25% of your age, this product's for you. This product's for you. With loving kindness, this is Dennis in Finding Fairhope.